back to our lovely little channel.
Yes.
We're currently on Travel Day Part 2.
Yep.
If you don't know what happened with our drama on our...
Go back and watch that.
Yeah, on
Give you
our
some
original
context.
pre-travel day. By all means, we'll link it or we'll put it on the screen somewhere. Go and have a look and hopefully it'll give you a bit of a laugh. So, how did you sleep last night?
I slept really well, to be fair.
Zonked.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That could have been something to do with the Irish Guinness.
The Irish Guinness or the Irish Air. One of the two.
I tell you what, speaking of Irish air, the things that's coming out of his backside at the minute is absolutely disgusting.
That's because of the Guinness. I know that for certain.
It's vile. I feel like I've been choking on it all morning. Just to give you a heads up, we were woken up by a phone call from the front desk to say that we are getting picked up by the buses at 6:30.
6:30.
We are then obviously travelling to Shannon Airport, getting back on the tin
Tin of
beans.
beans.
Hopefully we're going to have pre-clearance over here, so hopefully that'll make a bit of a difference.
Yeah, make life a bit easier.
So yeah, fingers crossed we end up in Florida today. We might end up in a different country, who knows, but
Might end up back in Shannon.
we will bring you along and show you wherever we turn up. I feel a bit like meh about it today, just purely because I don't know what to show you or tell you, because we also don't know.
Yeah.
But you'll be finding out as soon as we find out, I suppose.
We'll take you along.
Plans have changed ever so slightly for today.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to kind of suss it out and see
Play it by ear.
when we get there, see what time we get
Go
there,
with the flow.
if we get there,
If we get there.
what the weather's like when we're there.
And then go from there, really.
But-
Just wing it.
Yeah,
Fake it till you make it.
we're totally winging it. We'll just let you know, update you when we can, I suppose. So,
Yes, we'll catch us at probably Shannon Airport.
Shannon Airport. See you in a bit.
Bye.
For anyone who's interested in what Shannon Airport looks like, it's gorgeous.
So we're finally checked in.
We are checked in. We are going Shannon to Orlando. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but never mind. Same seats, same
Which is
everything.
good. So Bethany's going to have a broken TV again.
I'm going to have a broken TV and absolutely shit my pants when the plane poops out smoke again. But never mind. We are not pre-clearing here.
No, we're not.
Which is a shame, I have
But-
to admit.
Obviously we've got the NPC app.
Yeah.
So we'll do that, and hopefully, this sounds horrible to say, but I'm going to say it anyway, hopefully a lot of people don't know about it.
Because it's a full flight.
Chopper
I mean,
flight.
the queue to get in there now is absolutely horrendous.
I'll put some B-roll in, some footage of the queue. Thankfully we got on the first bus.
We got on the first bus, yeah.
Coming from the hotel. They put us in multiple hotels and we got on the first bus, so we were like 15th in the queue maybe.
Yeah.
But
They have got more staff on there now, so
Yeah.
hopefully that does go
It
down
should
for
be a bit
the
quicker.
other, the people that's on there. Hopefully everything goes smoothly with the NPC, because last
Fingers
time we had a
crossed.
bad experience with the NPC, my fault, because I am an absolute technophobe. I actually uploaded a photo of Jake to both of us.
Yep. And we look now to like.
But it was actually, it all worked out all right in the end, so I'm going to be very conscious of that this time.
Quickly go and fly through security.
Yeah.
Go and get
before
some
the
scran.
queues start.
And then we'll show you a bit of Shannon Airport.
Yeah.
See what it's like. So we'll catch up with you soon.
Did it again. I've just went up to security and was being turned away because apparently our boarding passes aren't working. So Jake has had to run to the front of the queue to see if they can reprint our boarding passes so we can actually get through security this time, but turned out to be a bit of a shit show again, but hopefully we'll get there soon, so we'll let you know. Through security, we just sat in one of the little cafes that's called the Sheridan Bar. We'll get something to eat because we're famished and absolutely gasping for cuppa. But obviously because we visited a new place. I've had a couple of fruits magnets. See if you can. Here he is with the goods.
€11.
What, you've had to pay?
Yeah, €11. We've only got £15 voucher each. I've got a receipt that looks I'm claiming the €11 back.
No way. We obviously get a voucher because we've been delayed and whatnot, but Jesus Christ, I can't believe we've had to actually like pay that. It's obviously just expensive, isn't it? Especially because we're in the airport. I think that's one thing that I'm kind of forgetting at the minute, but yeah, I'll pan it around and show you the receipt. €41, man. Absolutely crazy money. So what do you think your breakfast?
It was alright. I paid €41 for it, I'd be fuming.
I don't think we said though, but we did actually get coffees as well with it. I thought it was nice. I enjoyed it for what it was.
Alright, but
The hash browns were lovely.
For €41 you wouldn't be too happy.
Probably not.
For €11, I'm on the fence. You know what I mean? Once I claim it back from Aer Lingus, then I'll be good. But it was alright, I filled a hole, so...
Yeah. So it is now 9:04.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think we board at 10:30.
Yeah. So not long left at all, realistically. So I think we're just gonna sit and chill. Go and have a little bit of a mooch around, nip the loo, probably get a pint.
Wait, travel day, isn't it? It's tradition.
Yeah, it is. Like, I'm gonna turn into a walking beer at this point. Like,
I can't have a Guinness though. I genuinely do not think my colon can take it.
I don't think anybody in the plane can take it, to be fair, Jake. You absolutely stink. So, yeah,
No
we will
Guinness.
chill out, get ourselves a pint, and we'll just catch up with you in a bit.
Yes.
Right, so we're about ready to board. I don't know if you'll be able to see over there somewhere. We're about ready to board the tin of beans.
Right.
We just found out that we were actually in the newspaper yesterday.
We were in the
Like,
paper?
not us, the plane,
But it wasn't
the
like
circumstance.
It wasn't the Daily Mail Herald, it was the Clare Herald.
But yeah, everything's been alright, hasn't been too bad at all. Can't complain as of yet. And there's one thing I do have to say as well. Like, obviously, we go to Orlando, there's a lot of families on the flight. We don't have a family, we're just two solo travellers. Wait, solo? Me and you? I don't know, a couple traveller.
Dual.
Dual, that's the word I was looking for. Like, I can't imagine what it's been like for these families. Like, absolutely devastating.
It'll be a nightmare.
But I mean, the little bands that we've seen and everything have been absolutely spot on.
Yeah,
We got chatting under a couple in the queue for the food, and they had 3 kids with them, and they were actually staying in our hotel yesterday. Dead canny, like, you just think, oh God, my heart does go out. But we'll be there soon enough. They'll be there soon enough. Hopefully we're getting there. I've got a good feeling about this time of the
So we're finally on the plane.
we on.
Everything looks good so far. We're on the same seats. We've swapped this time the arm window. So hopefully everything should be all good to go. I think obviously it'll be a shorter flight as well. We'll go over the entertainment, I'll go over the food. And then yeah, we'll just take it from there.
So
I was wrong.
very quickly. Good news this time though.
Yeah. So it wasn't an engine fault. It was a fault with one of the computers in the cockpit that controls the engine. So the pilot said they've shipped a new part out, fitted that, and done all the tests, and everything looks good. Flight time, I lied about the flight time. I thought it was going to be lower, but still 8 hours 30. I think he said we're taking a more northerly.
I think he said so.
So we'll probably go more up towards Canada and then down the coast. But I'm not bothered. It could take 15 hours as long as we get there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's one thing we do have to say. Yes, this is our second iffy experience with Aer Lingus, but the staff has been incredible.
they've been champion,
every single time. Pleasant, lovely, helpful. Got everything turned around for us relatively quickly given the emergency circumstances yesterday.
I think I'll reserve our final thoughts on Aer Lingus for the final trip. But Aer Lingus, if you can never do anything for us, can you please cancel our return flight?
Yeah, I know. If you're ever going to cancel one, if you're ever going to have any issues, make sure it's when we're stuck over there. As long as we get to Orlando.
The captain seemed confident.
Yeah, he did seem confident, but I mean,
I'd be worried if he wasn't.
I would be very worried if he wasn't. So yeah, we'll keep you updated. We'll see what the crack is, and then hopefully 8 hours time we should be in Orlando. Top tip to be comfortable on a flight. Finally food time. I've got chicken pasta. Smells nice. Bethany opted for
The beef chili.
rice thing,
I think a lentil, like, salad thing.
some bread, and
So bread frozen.
that might be cake.
It's not cake, right? Stick it in there.
We'll get stuck into this and let you know how it is when the bread defrosts. It's like a baguette with a filling.
Interesting.
That's nice. That's nice.
Champion.
It'll do.
So we're just wanting to jump on and just give you a bit of an idea about the MPC app. I will quickly show you. So this is what the actual app looks like. It's the CBP MPC app, and when you click into it, you can set up your normal profile. So this is obviously mine. You scan your document, and then it will come up stating that you have an invalid document. So you just have to go in and do a manual entry, and it's just basically your passport number and the expiry date.
An issue, a country of issue
And
as
country
well.
of issue, that's right. Then obviously you add on anybody else who's in your party, and you've got to do this for each individual member. When you land, you will click new submission, and this is where you'll do all of your declarations. We won't start this until we've actually landed while we're waiting for the cases, because then it'll give you a return time of up to 3 hours. You go through the MPC queue, you get over there and you start your submission. It will ask you for a photograph as well, so you'll just
It's got to
take
be like a clear photograph as well. So in the airport, try and stand in something in front of something with like a white wall or something like that. So it's all clear.
The last time we did use this, I think I did mention it before, I did actually upload the wrong photo, but it was pretty easy to go into your people and just delete them and then set up new profiles. It did actually prompt us and said that these profiles are still here, would you like to update them, which I have, and it's removed the photos.
Yeah, save you quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely worth doing.
Easy as that. We're here. The heat is insane.
Well, it hits you a lot more than coming in November, I tell you that.
Most definitely. So we're just going to try and catch an Uber, because obviously because of everything that happened yesterday, our transfer was cancelled. You'll next catch up with us at the hotel. International. We are here.
Turn around like anyone's
Oh.
ever seen in their life, surely.
Absolutely. I've literally changed my top, changed my bottoms.
I haven't even been
spruced
changed
up a little
today.
bit.
I've just sprayed myself down.
Oh, I was just too hot, too stressed. But it is now currently 5:45. Islands closes at 7. So we're going to try and get there straight away.
Scare you,
yeah, did a lizard on the floor. We're going to try and get there straight away and get a ride of
The
Hagrid's.
consensus when we did the poll was to ride Hagrid's first.
Yeah.
So we'll get Uber or a lift.
Yeah.
Not messing around with wait and save, unfortunately.
No,
I'll show
we're
you
just
that
going to
at
get
a
straight
different time.
there. And we also, obviously we'll do a room tour later. We want to just get straight out. So we will catch up with you on City Walk.
I wasn't going to show you the wait and save, but I've booked the lift and I thought, you know what, I can show you on Uber, which is a good idea. So, what you can do is, obviously wherever you're going to be going, so for example I've just put Universal here, you can see there Uber XL comes up as, Uber X is $6.96.
I think your big thumb's in the way.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So that's 6 minutes away, but then it gives you the option to do wait and save. So that's 7 to 16 minutes away, and it's $6.19. Obviously only a little bit cheaper in this scenario, but sometimes the longer that you actually wait, the more you could be saving. We've seen it before where one of them's like $21, or you can wait 15 minutes and it comes down to like $9.
Yeah,
$8.
that happened to us when we went to Disney Springs.
Yeah.
On our last trip, we tend to Uber around quite a bit, and to be honest with you, we might end up Ubering a lot more than what we usually would on this one, just purely because of times. We'll keep you posted, we'll keep you updated with exactly how much we save, how much we're waiting for. Also, we have our first Gatorade of the holiday.
Can't beat it, it's icy cold. You
Sure.
know, you can do that in one mouthful right now.
I'll put a cry.
So, if people don't know, when you get an Uber or a Lyft to Universal, drops you off on the top floor of the car park, rideshare zone, is it called?
Yes.
And then you go down the escalator, which you'll see in a second, towards the moving walkway. Moving walkway X is approaching. So this is going to also be the new Super Nintendo store.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo World, yeah. It looks cool as. I think it'll be quite a good size as well.
I think it'd be absolutely massive.
You don't want to go on Hagrid's?
Yes, I do.
Try and join Hagrid's queue as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Did say it was only a 55-minute wait as well, which is good. But obviously, as most people would probably be aware, you can join the queue anytime up until closing time. So if the park closes at 7, you can essentially 1 minute to 7, you can still join the queue and ride it, regardless of park closing
At least
times.
I think that's still the case. We'll definitely check it out. And,
Was last time we were here,
yeah.
so I can't
See
imagine
what's
much will change.
Go on, Mr. Parry.
Make sure we get these out.
Get the earpiece out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Class. Oh my god.
anyone needs any tips on how to walk the Hagrid's,
Go on
if you
then.
do early entry or anything, are you ready?
Yeah, because running's not cool. Getting straight on, lads.
Just came off Hagrid's. Posted 55.
It was posted at a 55-minute wait, and it worked out being on and off in 35.
35. Rapid. Absolutely rapid. Probably the lowest I've ever done.
Yeah.
Like the least amount of time I've ever
Definitely.
waited in a Hagrid's queue, to be honest with you.
It was absolutely unbelievable. Like, I don't know about you, but I feel so unbelievably lucky. Like the
Yeah.
fact that we've managed to get in. We didn't think we were going to get on it today
No.
because the weather was looking a bit iffy, and we thought obviously it's an outdoor course there. They'll probably close it if the weather's a bit crap. But no, we've got second row now.
Second row, someone got single rider on first row, so but it was unreal. It's always got to be our kind of go-to first rider. Studios doesn't close till 8, but it's 7:10 now, so I think we're going to make our way over to Studios and try and ride Mummy.
I think we should definitely go and make the most of it, like.
Right, why not, huh? We
Yeah.
missed the day, we can't miss out on rides, can we? So, yes, we're going to go and ride Mummy.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go and get a Fat Tuesdays.
Oh, cannot wait.
So cool. You do keep feeling rain, but there isn't really many clouds where it can come from. There is behind us, but where we are now, there's not really a huge amount of clouds.
I don't know if it's the sweat just dripping off my face.
Yeah, I don't know if people are just like, I don't know, someone might have spat when they were talking. So, running joke always is that Bethany gets more comments on her tattoos than I do. I have to up my game, to be honest with you.
To be fair, it's only because mine's obviously colour and it's so extra pale, all
more
colours stand
noticeable.
out. So that's all it is. I love your tattoos, how do you mint?
I love your tattoos.
Oh, don't just make each other sick.
Yeah, make each other ill. Minion Land.
Bello.
I watched Despicable Me 3 on the plane.
The pink one, the purple one.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called.
You might have seen on our Instagram that on our last trip we posted a photo of me like with one of the lounge fly bags with the purple
Yeah.
thing inside. It's because that's exactly what I do every single time I'm annoyed.
Whenever Beth's
Take
fuming,
photos.
she gets her teeth out. And then if I've obviously got a mullet, and if I shave a tash in, Beth's going to say I look like Balthazar Brat. More than likely, but I look like El Macho at the moment.
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy your tash. When you just have just solely the tash. Although you do look a bit like Ned Flanders.
So if no one heard that, she said I look like Ned Flanders, which is not much of a compliment, to be honest with you. That's new, isn't it? The illumination thing up there.
Yes. I don't think I've ever felt as under-tattooed today in my entire life.
Yeah.
There's some heavily tattooed people.
I need to change our name.
Which, to be fair, is absolutely mint.
Yeah.
We all for it. At the end of the day, it's starting to get more wide.
Yeah. Oh, everyone's got
Which is
one.
amazing, and so it should be. I need to stop saying M and all of it's doing everyone's head in because I know it's doing my head in.
Bit of a gap filler, no wrong with that. I think it's quite a northeast thing as well, though. We say we sound a bit thick most of the time when we do it.
Because we are.
Yeah. That could be something to do with it as well. But like I said, we're going to go and try and ride, if you can say it, through the trees, Mummy. Yes. I cannot see these people, I can just see floating heads. Is it?
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Did just change stuff like so quick sometimes, don't they? This looks dead.
I know.
Like you're never going to see this dead again. When we last came to Horror Nights in 2019, this place was just wall to wall with people, wasn't it?
Should I go and do a spin?
Go on, give us a spin. Give us an empty park spin. That was a lovely spin. I've never seen it. You spun so fast there.
I'm not dizzy actually.
But we're going to jump on Mummy and we'll come back to you when we're done.
Change of plan. The Mummy was actually shutting as we got there, which is strange because the park is still open. So we are going to
Smells like fish and chips.
It does.
I think Gringotts was a 25-minute wait,
Yeah.
apparently.
But we'll see if they'll let us on. Well,
Yes, we made it to the end destination of travel day. Oh,
ta-da! Jack, mate, this one's for you. So we follow a guy called Jack the Hat, right? His content is absolutely brilliant, and we currently are in a Fat Tuesday off with
Fat
him.
Tuesday off.
And who's winning right now anyway. So yeah, we'll pop a handle on the screen. Go and check his content out. He's absolutely brilliant, funny as out, class lad and all, top notch.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fat Tuesdays has always been my go-to. Like
Yeah, I was never a huge fan, to be honest, but
Jake in the UK is completely teetotal. Doesn't touch alcohol. You're not
at all.
interested at all.
No,
like,
no, not at all. I haven't had a drink at all this year.
no. Well, apart from over the last 3 days, we drank enough to sink a ship.
I was going to say in the UK, but no, I still don't drink in the UK. But normally I don't touch alcohol, but the last couple of years, due to what's happened with the plane and stuff, and then being in Ireland, I had to have a couple of Guinnesses,
Absolutely.
baby Guinnesses,
When in Rome.
pints of everything. I went in Ireland,
When in Shannon.
So we've obviously we're here.
I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it is quite overwhelming when you do everything so quick.
So I'd messaged my mum at around about five past. Like, I shouldn't have really turned the phone on, but given the circumstances, my mum was panicking, wanted us to just come home. Both of our parents did. We were like, no, we're going away.
No.
They were obviously stressed.
But we were still coming here.
Yeah, absolutely. There was nothing stopping us getting here. Apart from Aer Lingus. With Aer Lingus, you fly into Terminal C. Fantastic terminal.
Yeah, you get your bags before security.
Yeah.
It's just a canny walk from getting off the plane to the carousel.
But I enjoy it because
I enjoy it,
it's a
I'm
nice
just-
walk to stretch your legs.
But just to obviously preface, it's not as like the other terminal, monorail, all that sort of stuff. It's none of that. It is a bit walk, and I think it's a good 8-minute walk, maybe
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. Obviously, you still get all of your assistance programs and stuff like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
if you do need to. But for those who are able-bodied and can walk, it is a nice walk.
It is, yeah,
When you've been
especially-
sat for as long as you have.
When you've been sat down for 8 hours and stuff like that, it is.
Yeah.
You do appreciate it. I think.
I think we disembarked the plane at around about 20 past
4. Yeah.
4. I believe it took about half an hour, 40 minutes for the bags to come off. But, I mean, like you said, have seen, 3 minutes.
3 minutes for security with the NPC.
It was seamless, spot on.
There's no one in the queue.
Fantastic.
We
Nobody in the
literally
queue.
walked to the front of the queue and the guy just put us on the next desk.
I did mention previously that I get quite bad travel anxiety in terms of airport and security and things like that. Double dropped a couple of calms before we got off the plane because I was that chewed. I didn't need to, and it is literally all in your head. But just for those out there who might be in a similar situation, or those who haven't been to America before, the types of questions that they're asking them might vary, depending on if you have been before. Like I say, this is my 4th trip. This is Jake's 20,000. But they asked us this time,
When we were last here.
how long we intend to stay for, and I believe that was it.
That was it.
That was it this time.
That was it.
They were lovely.
Like,
Oh, yeah, he
there's
was-
one
he
thing
was
I've
spot on,
noticed
yeah.
with this terminal as well. They're so canny. They will sit and chat to you because it is a very intimidating process.
Yeah.
I find, especially, is it Terminal B that we fly into with Virgin?
I think so. Well, it'll be A or B.
It'll be A or B, but I find
It's not
that
saying
one
either.
very, very intimidating.
I think because it's a
Really,
bigger terminal,
really, it is.
more flights, more people.
Yeah.
So they kind of obviously need to be on the toes,
Yeah.
really, if you think
And
about
you know,
it.
and they really are like, and I totally appreciate it and I totally get it, but it's a nerve-wracking thing, and I think it is no matter which country you go into. I don't think that's exclusive to America.
No.
For me, there's so much contingent on just getting over that mark. It's like we in Florida, like the happiest, the best place in the entire world, and it's like it's that last final hurdle to kind of get over, and that's where you're just like, oh god, like. But thankfully, absolutely spot on. There was no reason why it shouldn't be. May I add, we're not criminals. We've been
No.
here plenty of times.
Definitely not criminals.
You know, it's just. And
Unless you want to count Bethany as a calms dealer. You know what I mean? Open a jacket up and just loads of calms for people on the plane. Checked in our room in the Rosin for about 20 to 6,
yeah.
all in all.
I don't know if the Roslyn does get a bad rep. I know it's not as flash as some other hotels out there. I mean, it just the customer service, just the minute you get in there, it's like, welcome back. Obviously, because of our circumstances, and we had to go to our friend. And was like, oh, you know, we were supposed to be here yesterday. You know, I was speaking to Jeremy. He said that he's let you know. And she was like, oh yeah, of course, no problem. He's booked this room that he's requested before.
Yeah, we get the same room every time we come.
Just instantly, just straight through. We just get like, it's just painless, and that is what I look for on a holiday. Just straight through, no faffing on, no clarting about. Straight through, it's mint. Facts are, or at least tonight has been, very quiet.
Very quiet, yeah. I
Very
think for us, of
quiet.
course, like when we first got here, it was only 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
And everything else was 5 and 10,
Yeah.
and Hagrid's was actually posted at 50, and I don't think I've ever seen
55,
Hagrid's
yeah.
be posted that low.
Studios was closing at 8. We thought we may as well make the most of it on a travel day and walk over to Studios and do something. Was the Mummy?
Yes,
Mummy was closed. Don't know why. We just went to get a
was it?
locker, and so then we went for the next best thing,
Gringotts.
Gringotts, which was
Walk on?
we were on the ride and off the ride outside bags, like bag from the locker in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Which Gringotts has quite a long
Yeah,
walking queue anyway.
it's a long queue.
When the park closed, came straight here to Fat Tuesdays, and we're currently, I'll show you. I will, however, tell you something. I'm sweating, like absolutely sweating. My back's that sweaty. If I ran and jumped on my back, I think I'd slide.
Slip
Like
and slide.
there'd be a snail
Don't
trail. There would be a snail trail where I've been. That's how sweaty I am.
When we were here in November.
It was now in November.
It got out some days and it was beautiful,
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous, but there was none of this humidity, and wow, it's hit different, hasn't it?
Oh, I feel like I've been hit by a train here.
Yeah.
I have been hit by the Hogwarts Express of humidity.
But we always make sure that we do get free ice water with every single alcoholic drink, just to keep the job right. I would recommend that you do the same, especially when it's as hot as this. You will find that we will drink quite a lot on this channel. It's not that we promote an unhealthy lifestyle. We on holiday, this is what we enjoy doing. We don't have a car or
Deal with
anything
it.
while we're here. So we are just opposite the Universal Studios store, just kind of back from Voodoo Donuts
Yeah.
and opposite the lake. There is this smaller Fat Tuesdays here. There is also a bigger Fat Tuesdays, and the lady who's just served us has let us know that they do actually have more flavours up on there, and that is by
The Hot Dog Hall of Fame.
yeah, round the corner where the escape rooms are, and Bob Marley's
Yes.
is. We love it here. You're soaking up the atmosphere, you can people watch, you've got the lake. It's gorgeous. This is our preferred spot.
100%.
Like I say, you can get your mix and match flavours as well. They do have set cocktails that you can go for. They do also have beers that you can get, but they don't serve the ice water here. They don't have the facilities to be able to do so. But there is a little pop-up stall that I think serves...
Literally like over your shoulder, like
Yeah.
literally just around there.
Yeah. She'd advise us just to quickly nip along there and get ourselves some ice water from there. So just a heads up if you're coming here.
Yes,
But-
we've got two 16-ounce regular Fat Tuesdays. I'll put the price on the screen, but I'm almost certain with tip there's like $33, something like that.
Yeah.
But they are,
They're very strong.
yeah, they're worth their money.
Oh.
And you're kind of still in a park. If you
Yeah.
think of it in a way,
Uh-huh.
you're in City Walk, aren't you? It's like, what, same as Disney Springs, the prices go up compared to like other places, International Drive and things like that, you know what I mean? So,
And to be completely transparent, when me and Jake come away, and what you'll find throughout this whole series is that we do get a lot of stuff to share. So in our previous trips we would, and especially because Jake's not a massive drinker, we would get one of these between us because they are so strong. So it's, again, something definitely worth thinking of when you're coming here. But we thought, shite.
it's been a rough couple of days, so it was needed. But we also get one to share usually, so we can try more stuff.
Yes, that is the main reason
It
why
tends
we
to
do
be the
get
case
to
with
share.
food. We're just going to chill out now, finish our drinks, and then we are going to go and get some food. It's currently US time 20 to 9, which will be 20 to 2 in the morning at UK time. We've been up since 5 a.m. UK time, so we're kicking the arse of 24 hours awake.
I'm feeling alright though.
I don't feel too bad, to be fair, but that'll get into me head and I'll end up falling asleep here. We're going to have these, go and get some food. I'm thinking you're going to do red hot pizza oven.
I think so.
I think I'm going to do panda. I've tried it twice, which we've mentioned before. Wasn't the biggest fan,
No.
but third time's a charm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. It might be mint, might be absolutely dog, but we'll
Only one
see
way
what
to find
happens.
out.
You know what I mean? So I'll put some clips in, and then tomorrow is a very chocker day.
Yes.
First of all, it's Bethany's birthday.
I am spending my last. In fact,
UK time, it's technically
in
a birthday.
UK time, happy birthday to me.
So happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Not only that, we're doing what everyone loves on a Orlando vlog. We're doing a Walmart trip in
Yes.
the morning, early morning, and then we are going to Epic Universe tomorrow. We're going to do the full day there. We're going to try and do as many rides as we can, and we're going to absolutely dust off loads of snacks. You'll see all that.
You see
And it'll be-
some decent bait put away.
and you'll see me walking around holding my stomach like I'm 8 months pregnant.
So,
I'm
attire
full
for
of mac and
tomorrow
cheese and that.
is baggy t-shirts, stretchy shorts.
We'll probably just sign off here.
Absolutely, I think that's a
I
good
think
idea.
by the time we've had food, we'll be comatose.
Yeah.
And I'll probably just need Roland the Uber. So we'll go and get some scran. I'll put some clips in just to finish the vlog.
Yeah.
But we'll catch up with yous tomorrow for us, next week for yous.
Yeah.
Where we have a very fun-packed day in Epic, and a very long day in Epic.
Yes. Just one more thing before we do sign off. We have hit a fantastic milestone today.
Yeah. So
Shocked to the core, may we add.
we obviously started Instagram before this, and we only started at kind of December 24 when we came back off our last trip, and it was more just to kind of blog and put pictures of our trips on and stuff like that. And then we met some unbelievable people kind of along the way as we people that we'll be meeting up with in this holiday.
Yes.
Who you'll probably know. But we've met some mint people, and then on Sunday, which was meant to be pre-travel day, we hit 700 followers on Instagram, and we were like over
It's
the moon.
the
You
best
know what
thing
I mean?
in the entire world.
And then everything went to absolute shit. And then now, 2 days later, we've just hit 1,000.
As we were in the transfer to our hotel on actual travel day.
Yeah.
So
Thank you to
from
everyone
the
who followed
bottom
us.
of our heart, we can't thank you enough. We do this just for our love of Florida. We hope you have a laugh along the way. As you know we have. It's been absolutely, hands down, the best couple of days I've had in a long, long time. We've laughed so much.
Yeah, it's been hilarious. If you can't laugh, you'll cry, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Life goes on. So, no, it's been a blast. It has been a blast. So, but no, thank you very much, everyone, for watching.
Huge thank you.
If you want to see more, obviously click subscribe, click like, and we'll catch up with you on the next vlog.
Catch up with you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye guys.
Peace.